glad to see you showed up today. My name is Felicia Tappan with Slow Foods Kitchen. And if you're new, please subscribe and find out what we're all about. You know, we're fun. Hang out with us. If you're not new, then stay tuned in. We're going to learn how to do a reconstitute maple sugar into maple syrup. Oh, hi. Felicia Tappan here with Slow Foods Kitchen, and we are going to learn about how to make maple syrup reconstitute from maple sugar. You know, there's a lot of preppers. Everybody's prepping, you know, store your cabinets full of food, blah, 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 blah. Well, in Florida, you know, maple syrup can go moldy if it's not kept cold. So, here in the kitchen, in Slow Foods Kitchen, we use organic maple sugar from the Bascom family farm. It's really good stuff. It's about $35+ for 5 pounds. So we're out of maple syrup, so we're going to make some. We're going to take 1 cup of this wonderful maple sugar. Because we don't use any white sugar in the kitchen here. It's only maple sugar, date paste, dates, maple syrup. Got 1 cup of this lovely Vermont, I believe. I better make sure, huh? What does it say? Oh, well, Vermont, yes. We don't want to be wrong. Then we're going to take less than a cup of sugar, water. I got 1 cup of sugar, so I'm going to put, this is a half cup measure. So I'm going to put in half a cup, and then I'm going to put in a half a cup. And then I'm just going to gently heat it. Let's see, power, and then heat, milk it says. And we're just going to heat and stir. I'll choose a whisk. I'm going to get it to break down. And then after the sugar melts, you know, all into the water, then we're going to pour it into this pretty jar and let it chill. And voila, we've got maple syrup. And if you're prepping and you're glad you did and you just lost your power for a month, you'll be glad you had some maple sugar in the house. So I'd get some. Yeah, because you know how we love our sugar. All right, check back with us. We're going to do something special with the maple syrup too. Let's go heat milk. All right, it's going to heat it to 1. Boy, bloopers 10 years from now will be something. We're heating this. I pushed on and heat milk, and it said it's going to heat it to 140, which is more than enough. So as soon as the sugar melts, I'm going to pull it off. I've done this once before, and I found that after it settled in the refrigerator, kind of like got its thing and chilled, it was a lot better. I don't know why, but it was. Well, it's been maybe a minute, and it's already gotten warm enough to dissolve most of all the sugar granules. Just a few left. It's a little cloudy. That's what I mentioned earlier about it. Once you refrigerate it, kind of settles down. It won't be cloudy. It'll look just like maple syrup. Children will never know. Certainly the husband won't. Okay, so we're going to call it done. And we're going to, almost done. It's just a couple of granules in there still wanting to do their thing. What are we going to do with the maple syrup? Oh yes, we're going to be making some awesome ginger turmeric lemonade, and if we have time today, we're doing a pumpkin tart pie thing. Holidays are coming. You need to figure that one out, right? Okay, so we're going to turn it off. Looks done to me. Off. We have a nice jar here. Pour it in the jar. Now I only made a cup. Probably got about a cup and a half, maybe more out of that. We'll let this cool for a little bit, put it in the fridge, and we'll come back and visit it later and show you what it looks like. See, it's just a little cloudy. Reminds me of old church hymn, "Old Cloudy Day." How's that go? It's in my brain, it's just not coming out through the vocal cords. Y'all come back now. Boop. Well, thanks for coming back to check and see how the maple syrup turned out. So as you remember, we took a cup of maple sugar And we mixed it with about 3/4 of a cup of water. We heated it just enough to melt the granules. It was cloudy. We poured it in a jar, put it in the fridge for what, 10 minutes maybe? And the clouds went away, and now it looks just like maple syrup. And does it taste like maple syrup? Well, let's find out. Oh yeah. Man, where's the pancakes? That stuff's good. Okay. Check out our next video. We're going to show you how to make lemonade, ginger turmeric lemonade. That's what we're going to do with this maple syrup. Stay tuned.
See you next Friday.
You know, of course, on Fridays. See you Friday. Bye, Felicia. Y'all are killing me.
What?
Y'all are killing me.
Picture time with the syrup. With the syrup. Come on. Syrup and sugar.
Let's have fun. Stop.
I'm not going.
No.
One more picture.
Why?
Because the other ones are slightly blurry. Just to make sure. It's better to have more than to not have any.
Huh.
You look creepy. You're not gonna like heat it up.
Is it plugged in? You can't go because of the...
Hey.
Hello? Felicia tapping with Slow Foods Kitchen. So, you know what to do with that little button down there. Like, subscribe, keep up with us, see what we're doing, what we're trying to teach and share. What am I doing? I am sharing with you about 40 years of just eating experience.
Welcome back. We chilled the maple syrup.
Welcome back to the channel. Earlier in the video you saw us take some maple sugar from Vermont. This stuff is yummy on anywhere you want to need a sweetener. But we needed some maple syrup, so we reconstituted the sugar by adding, we took about a cup of water, and we took about a cup of sugar, excuse me, and a little less water, like a cup and 3/4. And we...
Whoa.
What?
You said you took a cup of sugar and less water.
We'll start over. Lunch break.
Take off the microphone.
Huh? Oh, yeah.